Hello and welcome to the first episode of our The Marketer podcast. We're going to talk a lot about email marketing today and in the following episodes. Today we start with Lajos Boros. He's heading Pink's marketing agency from Hungary. Lajos, welcome.
Hello, Cosmin, and hello for all the listeners. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for being there. So Lajos is an amazing email marketer, and he's gonna share with us some tips and tricks, and I'm gonna challenge him to share as much as possible. But before that, let's start with this question. Tell me a bit about your story. How did you first engage with email marketing?
With email marketing, I think it started about 10 years ago. We created a new business. We started a virtual assistant office, and then we started to promoting ourselves. And that was one of the first tools we started to use, the email marketing. So yeah, we created a couple of funnels to get new customers. And we always loved to use email marketing. That was about 10 years ago. And then after a couple of years, maybe three or 4 years, we started our marketing agency, and we still use the email marketing, but from that time, not just for ourselves, for our customers as well. So I think that's how our email marketing journey started. Yeah, something like that. So it's about 10 years now.
Nice story.
To be honest, I didn't really think about it till today. So yeah, it's a 10 years journey now.
Cool. Any big challenges at the start? Any stories to tell?
Probably there's plenty. Yeah, I think we made all the mistakes. We
Classic, huh?
could. So yeah, so every mistake you can make, I think we made all of them. So we did the technical part wrong in the first couple of months. So we didn't know why our emails always arrived in the spam folder. So
why did it arrive? Tell me why does an email arrive in a spam folder? Tell me top 3 tips and tricks not to get into the spam folder.
Okay. That's a typical question what I get probably every week. And in the first couple of months, I thought I have to be very good in the technical part to make it right. But luckily, it's not true, because most of the email softwares get everything ready for you. You just have to set a couple of things on your side. But if you have got a website developer, they can everything set up for you. So just in the first couple of months, I didn't know what I have to do. I didn't know what to do, so I just had to ask the email marketing software company, and they sent me everything. So yes, first you have to set everything in the background, but you don't have to worry too much about it. Just ask your email marketing software company, and they will help you out with this. But don't forget to set this. The second one, luckily we didn't make this mistake, but I see it quite a lot. When companies try to buy a big audience to send them emails, but this is not the best practice. If you wanna get good revenue and good results, you have to build your audience. So forget it to buy big audiences. That won't work most of the time. I don't say never. Sometimes, very, very rarely, it works. I've never seen it work properly. Works really good. So the best if you build your audience. And the third one, send valuable emails. If you send value, your subscribers will like it. They will read it. So you won't arrive in the spam for the promotion. You will arrive in the inbox. It's not too difficult. Just don't make it difficult to yourself. I think this is the only secret.
Yeah. Sounds great. How about your first customers? Were they mainly e-commerce? Who are they?
Our first customers as when we started the virtual assistant business, or later on when we started the marketing agency?
The marketing.
The marketing agency.
Focused on the marketing.
Yeah. I will talk only about the e-commerce, so the shop customers, because we used to work a quite wide range of customers, but in the last 4 or 5 years, we only focus on the e-commerce, and we only focus on the. You can't be good at everything. And for example, if someone wants to sell info products, that's a total different journey than selling e-commerce products. So, and we don't try to be good at everything. We try to be good, or maybe one of the best, in all-in-one thing, email marketing for e-commerce platforms, e-commerce shops, and for the shop owners. So that's all. There's a lot to learn about it. There are always new things. So, and I think as a company, it's very difficult to be very good at everything. You can be average at everything.
As a human being, it's difficult.
Yeah, exactly. So we don't want to be average at everything. We want to be very good only on one thing, email marketing. And the other thing why we use email marketing, because that's a very clear marketing tool. So you see every result. You can check your KPIs. You see if you do something that makes money or that doesn't make money. So it's very clear. That's why we like it. And on the other side, a lot of people don't like doing email marketing. I don't know why, because we like it, but that's our luck. So we do love it, not just me. All our team likes it. So yeah, that's why we do email marketing.
So one of the prerequisites of getting good email marketing results is to have a big enough database of subscribers and an active enough database of subscribers.
Yeah.
Any tips and tricks on increasing your database and also on making them more active?
Yeah. Let me start with another question, if you don't mind.
Please.
Because I always
challenge me.
I just get a question every week, and probably our listeners want to use the email marketing as a tool. But I get a question every week, and shop owners always come to me and ask, is email marketing still working? Can I really make money with email marketing? And I just wanted to make it clear how much money you as a shop owner can expect from email marketing. Because one part is a lot of people think email marketing is dead. And the other side, some shop owner comes to me and they think, if they start using email marketing, they will double or triple their income. And that's not true as well. So the truth is somewhere in the middle. And I just wanted to clarify it a bit. In my experience, if you start using email marketing, you can get to somewhere where the email marketing can bring you 10 to 20% or maybe 30%, but that's in different, in special markets, you might be able to do over 20, maybe 30%, but I think in an ideal marketing mix, the email marketing can bring you an extra 10 to 20% income, and we have done it for plenty different customers, with different types of products. So you definitely can make money with it. It's not zero. It won't double or triple your money, but it can bring you an extra 10 to 20, maybe 30%.
I have a ton of questions to ask you.
All right.
So
let's do.
Tell me how you measure the impact of email marketing. Do you use the proprietary reporting from the email marketing tool? like theMarketer, or do you use Google Analytics as a single source of truth for everything?
All right, I do like using the email marketing software, but I always like to double check myself. So sometimes, we use coupon codes. So we just check them coupons if they been used or not. But I think people measure the results on the wrong way sometimes. First, they
Tell me about
always
it.
sometimes they compare themselves to other selves, to the market. So, for example, someone says the average open rate is 25%, and then I start using it, and I got 40%. Oh, I'm above the average. I'm perfect. Yeah, but maybe I have only 300 subscribers. So yeah,
Yes.
I can make 40% open rate, but still don't make money. So at the end, they say, yeah, I do more over the average, but still don't make money. So the email marketing doesn't work for me. But that's not true. So you have to check a couple different details. And the other part where people sometimes goes wrong way, you always have to compare to yourself. So for example, if you send an email this week and your open rate was 22%, click rate 1.2, something like this, and you made, I don't know, 1,000 euros in revenue. Next week, you send another email, you just compare it to the week before. So you just test what works better, what works better for you. So that's why I'm saying it doesn't really matter if you use email marketing software or Google Analytics. The main thing is use the same tool all the time, and you will see what makes better your result, and that's all. I think people sometimes overcomplicate it, so it's not that complicated.
Tell me about the categories that work best. So sometimes we get this discussion that if you buy a fridge, then you will buy a fridge in 5 or 10 years from now. So there is no point in trying to keep the customer close to your brand with such a long buying cycle. Which categories provide 20 or 30% of the revenue via email marketing?
Okay, that's a great question, and it's not that simple to answer it, but I try to do my best. So the first mistake what people make when start using email marketing is they don't have a plan. So they don't know what to do and they don't know what to expect. And at the end, they try to do different things. They try to send some promotions, then try to send some blog posts or things like this. And then in the end, they don't see results. So first, you always have to create a plan, and then you will know if it works or not. But
how does a plan look like?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I say plan, I don't mean it have to be a very difficult plan. No, it have to be simple and easy to understand. First, you should know what automations you need and don't make it too difficult. I know all the platforms as marketer gives you plenty great automations. But
out of the box, most
side,
of them.
Yeah, but on the other side, I see because you have a lot of options, you don't know what to choose, and that's why a lot of people don't even start it. So first you need a basic plan where you know how to get new subscribers, what to do when someone subscribes, send them a couple emails just to welcome them in your world. You should know what 2 or 3 emails you send after someone purchase, and maybe a couple emails for the abundant cartment. So when someone
which is
doesn't, yeah, And you don't really need a lot more at the beginning. So obviously, later on, you can make plenty different automations. But if you don't start it, you never see if you get result or not. And another thing, what I always say to our customers, regularity is always over the quality. So if you start sending emails every week, you will see if it works or not. If you try different things, you will see which works, which don't. If you don't start it because you want to send the perfect email, you will never get a result. And I can tell you, there is no perfect email in the world. There are always a better, but there is no perfect email. And that's what I always see.
Thanks. Yeah. I need to circle back to the categories. So which are the categories that provide best revenue from email marketing?
Okay, I think there is no best category or best categories. But what I see, another mistake, what people do quite often, they are afraid of selling products. So they always try to treat their customers and sending education, and they don't want them to unsubscribe, and that's why they don't send promotions. But if you think about it, why did the subscriber opted in for our newsletter? Promotions, news about the new products, good offers, and a lot of companies don't send proper offers, but that's why subscribers are there. So I just want to highlight it. Don't forget to sell your product. It's good if you treat your customers, but don't forget to sell your products. Let me just share you with a quick story. We just did a small market research in one niche for our customer. And we asked their subscribers, that was over 20,000 people, which companies' emails they like. And over 90% said one company. And I'm on their list, that company's list, and they send between 30-35 emails every month. So it's over one per day. And they never send any blogs or things like this. Only thing they said promotions. I don't say you have to follow that, but don't forget this. And I think other couple of things which is important. The welcome. So when someone subscribes, you have to welcome them in your world, because that's where you start your journey with them, and that's where you start building your brand. So that's a very important part.
I'm going to fire up some questions because we're running out of time. So categories, best categories for getting more revenue. I'm not going to let you off the hook with this.
Okay, what category do you mean?
Like fashion or electronics or food. Which are the best ones?
I got it. Okay, I got it. Yeah, I thought you mean email category. All right.
Okay. Product categories. Product categories.
Yeah, product category. All right. I see two types of categories, and one category is where the nature of the category is that you buy it again and again and again. For example, vitamins, cosmetics, maybe baby clothes. If you have a baby, you have to buy clothes for years and years. So for these companies, the email marketing is a great tool. I mean, it's a must-have tool, because if someone like your vitamin, like your product, and they have to buy it again and again because they have to buy the baby clothes again and again, you can reach them out with email. You see when they purchased last time. So that's a great tool for you. You must use it. And if you use it well, definitely you can make at least extra 10, but probably 20%. The other type, when the nature of the product is not that, so you don't buy it again and again. For example, furnitures. You don't buy furnitures every week or every month. but I still recommend you to use it because I see it with our customers. The smallest amount percentage is the 5% what we have as a result for companies, and they are a furniture company where you buy a furniture, you won't buy it again for 5 years, and we still can make an extra 5%.
Another question that we often get, and I'm sure you do get as well, is how many emails per week should I send? What's your take on that?
Yeah, and you were right. I always get this question. We have got an approach how we use it with our customers, because I see it, most of the time the more email means more money, but you always have to test it and you always have to measure it. So don't believe me, test it to yourself. And how we most of the time build it up with our customers, we start with one email per week. I've never seen any market where you can send at least one email per week. So under one email, forget it. But you start it with one email per week, you do it for a month or 2 months or something like that. You will see the result, revenue, open rate, etc. And the next month, you set it to 2 emails per week, and you check the result again. And I'm pretty sure you will see the result. And what we measure always, how much money we made per email and how much money we made per subscriber. And when you see that every email makes you maybe 1,000 euros, 5,000, 10,000 euros, who knows, you will be definitely motivated to send more emails. So yeah, there is no one magic secret. Start testing it to yourself.
But in general, I find it that people are afraid to send more than 1 or 2 per week, not to spam their audience. And in general, their audience doesn't feel spammed even at 5 emails per week, as you said, maybe even 1 a day. So it's okay to send more. Quick question here.
Until you send valuable emails. So if you send, if you know your market and you send valuable emails, you will like it, even the daily email.
Exactly. Another question, because I'm gonna shoot quick questions to you, is what's the best approach on a subject line in order to get more opens, and what are things you shouldn't do in a subject line, like being too long or having too many emojis or things in this area?
Okay, yeah, I got it. First, which is a very interesting for me. So I just found it out maybe last year. So I always thought the subject line is the most important about the open rate, but not. The most important is the sender. If you send valuable emails, yeah, exactly. If you send valuable emails, your open rates will go higher and higher. And just the second most important thing is the subject line. So I don't mean the sender name, but you as a company, as a sender, if you are if you give them value, they will want to open your emails. But in the subject line, I think it's just really one thing: don't trick your customers. So
keep the promise.
If you, yeah, exactly. So don't be too clickbait. Yeah, sometimes, obviously, sometimes we all use clickbait subjects. A little bit. But I'm being serious. Don't use it too much, because if you are always using subject line like this, and then they open your email and they get confused because they don't get what you promised, they won't like your emails. So if you're honest, that's good. Use the emojis. We do like using it, but not all the time. So it depends on the company. So if you as a company use emojis in your emails, in your social media, just start using the emojis. Test it. So there is nothing really you can lose. You can test it, and that's all. Just be honest and give value.
Yeah, it totally makes sense. I think we should do another episode because we need to cover the automations more in depth and how you can make money with the automations and flows.
I'm happy to do so.
Sounds great. Another quick question is this, just keeping on the subject line, because I would rather go narrow and deep on one topic.
Okay.
The forever going battle between a good copywriter and a good prompt to ChatGPT. Who wins?
Say again, who is?
Who is winning? Who is best? A good copywriter or a good prompt to ChatGPT for writing subject lines?
I think a good copywriter with the AI. I think that's the best. But we do use AI and ChatGPT. We definitely use it because you can come up always with new ideas, new subject lines. So yeah, we have a plenty templates for the subject lines. You can use questions, you can use emojis. The numbers work very well in subject lines. The subscriber name, if you can put the name in the subject line, work very well. So there's a couple different practices, but we use daily the ChatGPT, and I definitely recommend to use it because that will help. But don't give it 100% to the ChatGPT. Just use it as an extra help, an extra tool.
Yeah, it's just a tool indeed. Lajos, thank you very much for this. I still have some very quick questions, and I would like to ask you for really quick answers.
Okay, ready? I try to do my best.
Best open rate on a database over 10,000 subscribers.
Best open rate? I think if you reach between 20-25%, you are good. Maybe you can make better, but you have to keep it very, very clean, between 20-25.
Your best open rate?
Our best. Oh,
yeah.
To be honest, I don't know, because we measure mainly the revenue, and if the revenue is not good, then we check the open rate. So, and I don't want to lie to you what was our best. I don't want to lie. I don't know. I can't remember.
Second to last question is, what was the newsletter that you sent that made the most money to a customer, and how much money did it make?
Okay, the best was definitely, I think it was a week long or maybe a 10 days long campaign for the customer. And the very last email, which was on the Sunday, 9 p.m., so Sunday evening, and that made over 20,000 euros. That only one email. Yeah, that only one email. Yeah, that was a very good promotion and the very, very last email. So yeah, that was a great one.
And one amazing advice for a young marketing person who wants to join us in this email marketing world. What should she or he know and do?
Okay, my honest advice would be just don't overcomplicate it and start using it, and then you will learn on the journey. So just don't overcomplicate it.
Thank you for sharing this, Lajos. All the best to you and your agency. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.